I'm in Fiji and I've been testing out the GY-HM200 for an entire week shooting on a job, and I have to say it's not until you actually get out and shoot on a job that you really get to know how a camera performs, because you can do all the tests in the world and really it doesn't add up to a lot until you've used it in a real world situation. Now, what have I found? Well, first of all, I did the report in Perth and I explained what I thought of the camera from initial impressions, and I can't say a lot's changed since then. I absolutely love the size, I love the feel in the hands, and I find it incredibly easy to use. Now, having shot with this professionally all week, I can say, one, that it definitely performs, two, it's a camera that I want as part of my workflow going forward just because it is so capable, and beyond that, it performs as an HD camera as well as a 4K camera. Now you may think, why on earth would you ever want to shoot HD when you can do 4K? Well, there can be a very good reason. On the job I've been on here in the South Pacific, the creative director wanted the production shot as 1080-50p. Now the GY-HM200, if you do it in 4K, will do 25 frames a second. So the 50 frames a second, you can do it 720-50p or you can do it 1080-50p. So, fulfilling the wishes of the creative director, I just switched it to 1080-50p, and I also thought this would be a really good test to see how the camera performs as an HD camera. And not only that, we had several other cameras that we're using on the job, big sensor cameras that are 5-6 times the cost of this one. And I'm pleased to say that the GY-HM200 compares quite favourably. It really works well. Now, the other cameras we were using were big sensor cameras, and this isn't a big sensor camera, so you have to take that on board while you're shooting. But the fact is, the results speak. Now I'm going to run a bunch of footage as I'm speaking, and you can see what I got. I started off shooting 4K, and you can see the results, and you may have seen some of the results in my previous report. The 4K is fantastic. It's easy, it's nice, it's simple, and it gives you that wonderful ability to punch in on the image. Switch it to HD, and I have to say the quality looks absolutely fantastic. It holds up, it's great. What you lose is the resolution. Now, what you're seeing now was all shot in HD. It's simply a flick of the switch. Now, if the creative director on this job didn't want it all to be shot in 1080-50p, I would just shoot 4K and that would be it. So why would I pick this camera over a camera with a big sensor and something that might actually have, you know, better lenses, interchangeable lenses, more capability? Well, some of the work I've been doing here in Fiji has been seriously running around. I'm talking like yesterday. I had to jump on a boat, I had to be up early, I had to chase people all around an island, get lots of shots, shoot a tremendous amount of footage. Now, the big sensor cameras are great and I absolutely love them, but there are times where it's just too much. And really, as the camera guy, you want to make your life easy. Doesn't mean you want to compromise the production by making your life easy, but you got to work hard. And I had no time for setup, I had no time for anything. So to pick up a camera like this, where everything is built in, you got the lens built in, you got XLRs if you need them, you got everything, you got a zoom rocker with a zoom lens built in. So no messing around changing lenses, just pick it up and shoot. Now, I do want to say one other thing. I'm actually shooting on a GY-HM200 now while I'm holding a GY-HM200, so the audio is going straight into the 200 and you're looking at me holding one now. So what you're seeing is shot on the GY-HM200, the audio is out of the GY-HM200. So it's not that I use this camera for everything on the job. I didn't just come here saying I'm going to shoot this whole thing on the GY-HM200, but when the right moment came and it was more appropriate to use this camera, I just picked this one up and went for it, and the results look absolutely great. You're seeing them, you can make the decision for yourself as to how well this stuff actually holds up. But for me, I've been around a while, I've worked with a lot of cameras, but this one, it's absolutely very capable, and I'm very happy with the results, and that's why I've been using it. I can't say a whole lot more than that. So I'm wrapping up in Fiji now. I'm on my way. So I'm on the plane in 6 or 7 hours. Got to pack my bags, get everything out of here, back to Europe, and see what I find in my next location. Zero dB, 6 dB, 12 dB, 12 dB, 12 dB, 6 dB, 0 dB,